Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. Make sure the stream's coming through all right, and then we'll get rolling. What's up, Roy? Hey, Tarp. Do feel free to interact in the chat. All right, looking good on YouTube. We'll make sure Facebook's good. What's up, B Fields? Oh, helps if I straighten my camera up. Hope y'all are doing great this Sunday evening. Hope your NBA team fared better than mine. What's up, Marty? Got home from the Grizz game a couple hours ago. Did not end quite the way I had hoped. What's up, Steven? All right, looking good on Facebook as well. So we'll get rolling here. Um, really nice weather here in West Tennessee. Hope you guys are able to enjoy a little bit of that as well. All right. While we got people tuning in, I'll go ahead and do a quick rundown of how the breaks work. We got a few new people from last week and this week, so 2 breaks tonight. Up first, we've got the 58 tops complete set break. So every spot gets a card. Oh, sorry, Tom. Um, every spot gets a card. If you bought 10 spots, you get 10 cards. 15, you get 15. That was our limit. Um, we, hey, Steve. So this list has everybody's name in it, however many spots you bought. We put the list of names into the randomizer, shuffle it up, and then paste the randomized list of names right next to the checklist. So whoever comes out spot number 1 gets Ted Williams. Whoever comes out, in spot number 47 gets Roger Maris, and so on. Now, what we won't do is we won't read all 494 names in the list. We'll read the top, I don't know, 40 or so hits, and we'll scroll through those, look at them live on the broadcast, and then as soon as the broadcast is over, I'll post a full list of participants, um, or full list of what each participant hit. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's the long and short of it. Similar approach for the mixer break that we'll do second, which is all modern cards. The checklist is based, not on card numbers, but instead based on the list I put in the break listing itself. So that's a smaller one, 25 spots, 25 cards, with 2-spot limit. So that one's a little smaller. We won't show all those either, but I did pull, I don't know, maybe over half of them for us just to look at, because it's a pretty balanced break overall. One checklist note on the 58, card number 145 does not exist. Ed Bucci was not issued. He was slotted to be 145, so cards are technically numbered all the way up to 495, but 494 cards in the break. So after that 145 spot, the 145th card in the break is actually numbered 146. So you'll see that. So don't get confused if the numbers are off one. That is why. All right. So without any further ado, we'll get rolling. We've got our list of names here. We'll put in the randomizer. But I need your help. Please give me a number between or including 5 and 8. Third number in the chat is how many times we will randomize this list. Fourth number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize the next list. So while I wait on those numbers to roll in, congrats to Killabrew5731 on Twitter for winning the free spot in tonight's break. Burl Sports on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. 3 ways to enter. Hey, thanks for those numbers. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Tom's got us here with the number 8 on this break, and then B Field's got us with a 6 on the mixer. So 8 randoms coming your way. We do use random.org's list randomizer for all our randomization purposes. All right, here we go. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. 5. 1, 2, 5, 8. 6. 7, and last one is 8. Sweet. So we got Terry on top, Daniel Kelly on bottom. All right, make these a little bigger for the sake of our eyes. Okay, that's a little better. Maybe a little bigger. Oh, too far. There we go. All right. Had a good card show in Memphis yesterday, by the way. That one's rolling every other month out in Bartlett. So come check that out if you ever want to swing by Memphis. It's a solid local card show. Had it, I don't know, 70 tables or so. My boys set up for the first time ever. Sold some Pokemon cards. They were thrilled. So good times. And if you're not close to Memphis, find a local card show. It's always good to connect with people. Met a couple of you folks, which was fun, and hopefully a couple folks will be in the breaks at some point in the future. So here we go. Ted Williams going to Terry Kranz. SGC2 on the Williams. Willie Mays, card number 5, goes to Chris Skongi. SGC2 on the Mays. Hank Aaron, also SGC2, card number 30. Goes to Yaron. Nice hit there for you, Yaron. All right, Roger Maris rookie is the next big hit, also SGC2. Card number 47. Maris goes to Matthew Piscatella. Nice hit there, Matthew. Taking home the Roger Maris rookie. Here's the 58 design, by the way. All right, Roberto Clemente's card number 52. Clemente's always a classic. I like kind of the far in the 58s. I like the ones that are kind of farther away from a perspective, you know, the photography perspective. Leaves a little more blank space on the card, which draws the eye in. Clemente goes to Roy Ledbetter. Nice hit there, Roy. K-Line. He's number 70. Goes to David Doyle. Here's Dodgers checklist, but it's got Billy Herman autograph on it, which is cool. You know, PSA DNA certified. So That's card number 71. Going to Jeremy Swiatelli. Luis Aparicio, he's card number 85. Goes to Angelo. Duke Snyder's up next at card number 88. Going to Matthew Piscatella. Robin Roberts, he's card number 90. Goes to Terry McCoy. Jim Bunning, he's 115. Oh, but we'll stop here because I see our free spot pop up. So Killebrew 5731 getting the Dick Schofield. And so be sure to get in on those free spot giveaways. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Burl Sports, all 3 locations. 3 ways to enter. Give away 1 spot in every break I do. There's 100 spots or more, sometimes a spot in ones that are less. 115 on the Bunning. Going to Christopher Campbell. Jackie Jensen here. He's 130. Jensen was your AL MVP in 1958. Jensen goes to Douglas Meyer. Don Larson. Another one of those fantastic perspective cards. Actually, we'll look at him after Mantle, sorry. Mantle's next, he's 150. SGC 3 on the Mantle. Going to Mark Stemmerman. Nice hit, Mark. Congrats there on adding a Mick to the collection. Good stuff. Now we'll look at that Larson 161. Going to Brett Campos. Koufax is 187. He's an SGC 4. Koufax goes to Steve Strauss. Nice hit, Steve. Centering's the main issue here on the Koufax, but nice clean example. Richie Ashburn, he's coming in at 230. Ashburn goes to Joe Cerullo. There's Richie. Maz is 238. Going to Brian Smith. Frank Robinson, 285. Oh, I didn't, I'm not showing the Warren spawn because the spawn I realized when I was scanning actually is pretty low grade. And so some major back defects that I didn't notice before. So I actually replaced him, but the replacement's not in yet. But spawn's going to Edwin Pastrana. Frank Robinson, 285, going to Terry McCoy. What's up, Matthew? You get it? I'm not exactly sure what you mean a shot. So if you buy a spot in the break, you're guaranteed to get a card. So every spot bought gets a card. 494 card set, and we sold 493 spots and gave one spot away. So the free spot giveaway on social media, one winner of that will get one card. But to enter for a chance to win, you just follow the social media account and like and comment on the post. At least on Facebook. On Twitter, you retweet it and then reply. Killabrew goes to Brian Smith. But yeah, thanks for the question, Matthew. Breaks go on sale every Friday afternoon, pretty much. That's my general cadence, about 4 p.m. Central Time, and then we broadcast the break on Sunday night as long as it sells out. Minnie Minoso goes to Steve Strauss. Second hit there for you, Steve. Nice. Tigers Big Bats, 304. What's up, Paul? Going to Daniel Kelly. Let's see, that's through one half of my breaks I've got pulled here, at least according to height of the stack. And I'll pause really quick, give you a quick plug for next week's breaks. Looking at a pre-war mixer break. Haven't fully decided what's going to be in there yet, but it will be good fun, no doubt. And following up that next week, or the week, so the week after, with a 1952 Bowman set break, which should be good fun as well. Don't have the price point set on that exactly, but look for details to come in the next few days. That 52 Bowman will go up for sale a little early, just because it's a smaller set, and I want to gauge interest with a pretty strict limit. And yeah, while you're here if you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit subscribe. Appreciate those of you who subscribed this week. Had an additional, I don't know, 10 or so, so that's always good. Like to hit that 700 number by the end of the month, and we're getting pretty close. So don't unsubscribe just because I asked you to subscribe. Don't be that way. All right, everybody's favorite Brooks Robinson card. When I was trying to explain to my kids what cameras were like before we had digital cameras and why digital cameras are cool in that you can see the photograph immediately, I show them this card, right? Like clearly this wasn't the pose that the photographer or Brooksy were going for, maybe. But Brooks Robinson goes to Thomas Lutz. Good stuff. All right. Ernie Banks, up next, your NL MVP winner for the Chicago Cubs. Going to Matthew Pottle. Whitey Ford's 320. Goes to Rocky Peterson. Sluggers Supreme. Some really cool multiplayer cards in 58 set. This is one of them. Again, sucker for an interesting perspective. This one with Ted Kluszewski and Ted Williams. Kind of a looking up at them. Bat's pretty dominant in the picture. Stands in the background, which I'm always a sucker for, as you know. Just a fun card. All right, going to William Lechner. Yeah, Brooks definitely was not ready for that picture. Um, Wilhelm, I feel like looks the same in pretty much every photo of this, like this of him. Goes to Yaron. All right. NL Rookie of the Year, rookie card, Orlando Cepeda for your San Francisco Giants. Card 343, again, kind of that backed off perspective. Gorgeous card. 343. This example is a SGC 4.5. Going to Greg Ritzer. Nice hit there for you, Greg. Nice Cepeda rookie. Braves Fence Busters is next. 351. Going to Roy Letbetter. Matthews Aaron with Adcock and Crandall. Yogi Berra, he's 370. Goes to Angelo. Second hit for you, Angelo. Nice. Pee Wee Reese, 375. Goes to Lawrence Spawn. Nellie Fox is 400. Goes to Steve Bauman. Lots of people's favorite multiplayer card here is the 418 World Series batting foes. Of course, Yankees and Braves met quite frequently in the World Series. So 418 features Aaron and Mantle. Going to James Hop. SGC 3.5 here on this classic with two of the all-time greats. Nice fun bio info here on the back. Just a little plug on why the players are on the same card together, which is good fun. Rival Fence Busters is another good one with Mays and Snyder. See the print lines running through on this one. Going to Edwin Pastrana. I hear you, Steve. It's a really cool card. My favorite 58 is the Cepeda, but I can certainly appreciate the rival Fence Busters. Ed Matthews. It's 440. Goes to Derek Peaster. Then hopping into the All-Stars, we've got Stan Musial's first Topps card. Going to Edwin Pastrana. Nice, Edwin. Always love a good Stan. Then we got 479 Nellie Fox All-Star. Going to David Doyle. Followed up with Ed Matthews. Going to Matthew Piscatella. And MVP winner Ernie Banks going to Tony Cipriano. Frank Robinson goes to Jeremy Marquand. Ted Williams goes to Chris Scongi. And Mays All-Star, SGC 3.5. 486 goes to Andrew Goldman. Then Mantle, SGC3, goes to Dustin Norton. With Hank Aaron, going to Brian Harris. And last, but certainly not least, Warren Spahn All-Star, last hit we're looking at least, goes to William Lechner. So there you have it for the 58 set. Congrats to those of you who hit it big, and we'll get the full list posted as soon as the broadcast is over, so you can go ahead and update your checklist. See how much closer you are to completing the set, if that's your jam. And if it isn't, then maybe you can find a buddy to trade with, and which is always fun. Sorry, distracted because I forgot to put these two on top. We'll move into this modern graded rookie card mixer. Rookie or prospect, I should say. There are a couple prospect cards in here. All right. And so this one we decided earlier, how many times were we randomizing it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 times we're randomizing this list. Get that random window back open. Grab our list. Listen more. List randomizer. All right. 6 times coming up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got Matthew on top. Oh, Matthew Piscatella on top, Matthew Connor on bottom. A lot of Matts in this. We got Matt Pottle. All right, so I'm going to hide the condition. It's in the break listing, just for the sake of space. Alignment, wrap text. All right. That way we can see the name. Of course, it doesn't matter if you can see it if it's too small for you to read. There we go. Better. Verlander, 2006 Topps PSA 10. Going to Matthew Piscatella. And if I'm not mistaken, I had all these cards graded myself. I'll tell you if I run across one that I'm like, oh no, I forgot about that one. Bryce Harper, oh sorry, Heritage Trout Minor League is next. The Verlander and Trout both came out of the same collection, rookie card collection out of Central Kentucky, North Central Kentucky. But Trout going to Matt Pottle, PSA 9 here on the minor league Trout card, which is cool. Harper Screaming out of that same collection. They were raw when I got them, and so guy took really good care of his cards. PSA 10 here on the Harper, going to Matthew Connor. Arenado was in a rookie card collection just down the road in Henderson, Tennessee. Also was raw and then got a 10. So Arenado goes to Alan Keyes. Tim Anderson was that same collection out of Henderson. So this is the white jersey rainbow foil. Douglas Meyer got a PSA 9. It's a nice Tim Anderson. Aaron Judge, same place. Not as good of a grade here, but it's one of those Topps on-demand issues, and it's a parallel of it, so it's the orange parallel. So not a ton of them out there, but there are a lot of different Judge cards from that issue. So going to Zach Thiel, but PSA 8 on this one. I don't remember where this Acuna came from, but I did grade it myself. PSA 10. Oh, sorry, we won't look at the Acuna yet. We've got the Ohtani first. This one did come out of Henderson, Tennessee. So this is Topps Now award winner, and it's the one with Japanese text on the bottom. So this one also got a PSA 10. Going to Edwin Pastrana. Nice hit there, Edwin. I think based on recent comps, that's the most valuable card in the break. Overall average value in this break was like $47 a card, and then I think it was priced at 45, so pretty solid value this time around. Eric Secker snags the Acuna PSA 10. This one I pulled out of box myself. Vlad Bowman Heritage 2019. Going to Edwin Pastrana. Follow that up with Jason Dominguez, which I also pulled out of a pack myself. Going to Matthew Piscatella. PSA 10 here on the Dominguez prospect. Lots of people expect him to get the call up at some point this year. Jordan Alvarez, Topps Living. I'm a big fan of Alvarez. Went to Douglas Meyer, PSA 10. I bought these big group of these from Topps when they came out and graded the nicer ones. So me and whoever at Topps are the only people who've handled that one. And the grader at PSA. Topps 3D, Bobby Witt. These Topps 3Ds, I bought some of those and opened them because I just think they're fun. But yeah, Bobby Witt, rookie, PSA 9 here, going to Tony Cipriano. Then the kind of insert set out of that with Julio Rodriguez, PSA 10, rookie class motion, goes to Thomas D'Arcangelo. Torkelson, out of that same insert set, goes to Joe Cerullo. It was also PSA 10 if I didn't say that. And Wander Franco. Go to Matt Pottle. Also PSA 10. Good stuff. So congrats to you guys who hit a card that'll make a home in your PC. And yeah, that'll do it for tonight's broadcast. We'll work on sorting these and getting them shipped out toward the end of the week. And then look for pre-war mixer to be available on Friday afternoon. And I'll try to find another break to accompany it, just because I know those pre-war mixers aren't for everybody, because the price point tends to creep up there just because of the value even of the commons from that era. So anyways, that's all we got. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Hope your team picks up a game 2 in the playoffs, and hope your MLB team's off to a good start. But this is Burl, signing off.